going on, everyone? This is Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. How's everyone doing? I hope all is well. Man, I knew the Rams were gonna lose. Were gonna lose this game. I knew it coming into this game. I had called it. I predicted that the Rams would fall to the Cowboys, and I wasn't wrong this time. I wasn't wrong this time. If you look at this Rams team, this doesn't look like a team that's defending its title. This looks like a team that is vulnerable to be beaten. This looks like a team that you can't trust right now. This looks like a team that you clearly can't put your money on right now. This looks like a bad football team. They're banged up. They're injury prone right now. They don't have all of their offensive linemen. And that's a huge struggle right now because Matthew Stafford is basically out there running for his life, trying his hardest to extend plays and avoid the pressure that's coming at him. And when you look at this matchup between the Rams and the Cowboys just have an incredible defensive front that can't be denied. I mean, you can't stop the Cowboys defensive front. You just can't, and you're not going to, because that's just how damn good they are. And we saw that today against the Rams. So I knew coming into this game that the Rams weren't going to win. They weren't my heavy favorites coming into this game. And, one of my podcasting buddies hit me up earlier, Kenneth. I'm giving him a shout out. He hit me up earlier and he said, "Are you okay? How you feeling?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine because I have forecast this. I knew the Rams were going to lose the ball game. The Cowboys are the better team right now. They're hot. They found that momentum. They have the winning formula. Things are going their way right now. And they came in on the road in a tough environment at SoFi Stadium, and they beat the Rams. The Rams, this is a tough pill to swallow for them because they were looking to correct their flaws and get back in the wins column. They was hoping to crack the wins column. They was also hoping to crack, a double digit, a double digit win, but they couldn't. They couldn't get a lot going offensively. The offense looks stagnant. The offense looks out of sync. Matthew Stafford has reverted back to old habits. He looks like the quarterback that we were accustomed to seeing in Denver. I mean, excuse me, not Denver, but Detroit when he used to play for the Lions. And, we're accustomed to seeing a high-flying, explosive Rams offense, and we're not seeing that. And we're not going to see that if this offensive line cannot protect Matthew Stafford. And this offensive line is ailing. They're down to their third-string center. There's just a lot of injuries surrounding this team right now. And that's going to be a problem moving forward. I don't see it getting any better for the Rams. I think the Rams are going to have their hands full with their upcoming schedule. But the Rams are a very bad football team right now. And the Cowboys, they extended their improbable 3-game winning streak by beating the Rams 22-10 on the road with their backup quarterback, Cooper Rush, who has been sensational since he has taken over the offense. There's people who believe that he can actually take Dak Prescott's starting job. Now, you guys are crazy if you believe Cooper Kupp, and I know he's been, leading that offense, and I know he's done a terrific job since he's taken over, but you're batshit crazy, and you're absolutely a delusional fan if you believe that Dak Prescott is going to get benched for this guy, because they paid Dak Prescott a lot of money, and they paid him like he's a franchise quarterback. Now, I'm not saying he is a franchise quarterback because he's still got a lot to prove. It's one thing to get paid, but it's another thing not to live up to the hype. So he still has a lot to show us before we can, undisputedly declare him as a franchise quarterback. But in the meantime, the Cowboys defense is doing its thing. The Cowboys, there's some pass rush, came at Matthew Stafford today. The Cowboys defense is a loud, terrifying force. We've seen it. The defense put points on the board early and consistently pressured the Rams quarterback, Stafford, allowing only 2 explosive plays in the entire game, while racking up 5 sacks. So, I mean, the Rams really never had a shot in this game. The Rams are already out without their starting center, Brian Allen. That guy's missing. And now, for the first time, the Rams have fallen below 500, believe it or not. For only the second time under head coach Sean McVay, which is pretty impressive, right? But the problem with the Rams, and I'm going to say this again, is that they refuse to run the football. They got to be better running the football. They have to establish the run so everything else can flourish. And that's what they're not doing. They're not establishing the run. Instead, the Rams passed 9 times to Tyler Higbee, 8 times to Cooper Kupp, because obviously Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp have a great connection, and Matthew Stafford is clearly comfortable throwing in his direction. Excuse me. And Stafford threw 6 times to Ben Shornick. I always pronounce his name wrong. Please forgive me. But, the Rams are too one-dimensional. And they're doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. And what is the definition of doing something over and over and over again and expecting the different results? It's insanity. That's what it is. So the Cowboys got to win on the road. The Cowboys, continue to pile up wins while the Rams are clearly trying to find themselves before it gets too late in the season, that they can't recover from this. They still got time to fix these woes and to correct, the glaring issues. But they can't waste too much time, and they can't afford to continue to lose games like this. But it's alarming. It's very difficult to fathom as well, because the Rams, they do have a lot of star power. It's a star caliber team. They got a lot of guys who's making a lot of money. You still got arguably one of the best defensive players in the game in Aaron Donald. You still got Jalen Ramsey, one of the he used to be a fearless cornerback. He's kind of taken a step back, and there's times that he's gotten beat by opposing receivers, so he hasn't looked all that great either. The secondary, to me, is a bit suspect. There was times this afternoon, that the Rams had trouble stopping the run. The Rams defense is not even the same, but then the Rams defense has also been on the field a lot more, which could make your defensive players gassed. That could make your guys tired if they're out on the field for a long period of time, because the offense is not doing enough to put together, drives or to execute plays to stay on the field. So, I mean, it's just bad for the Rams right now. It's not looking good. It's not going to get any better, I don't think. I think this is the year that the Rams don't run it back. It's looking that way right now. They don't look like defending champions. Nobody is afraid of them. And I think all these teams that they have faced this season has played them pretty tough. Know their glaring weaknesses and expose it every time. Every time they face them. The Rams have been exposed against almost every team they played this season, and it's going to continue to be that way. But it is what it is. Again, the Rams lost to the Cowboys. Not surprising at all. I saw it coming. I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Maddie says hi. She's in the background. My fiance's here as well. We all are in quarantine, as you guys know. We all tested positive for COVID-19, but we're doing fine. It's just a normal day. We're just confined to one room, but it's still a normal day. I'm eating. I'm still watching the sports. I'm still talking sports. I'm still podcasting. Still doing my journalism. I'm still doing my thing, and I feel fine. I feel healthy. I feel good. I don't really have any symptoms. I'm doing great. So, God bless everyone. Thank you guys for tuning into my videos. I really appreciate it. And before I go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like my YouTube channel. Give the video a thumbs up. And also, check me out on Facebook. You guys can like my fan page. Like and follow that fan page, The Sports Judge. Check it out. You guys don't want to miss any content. So make sure you guys like and subscribe and stay in touch. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Enjoy tonight's game. I'm looking forward to that matchup. I had it on the baseball game right now. The Mets are playing the Padres. It's sudden death for the Padres. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm about to probably flip over to that quarterback matchup that everyone's talking about, Lamar Jackson versus Joe Burrow. I'm probably tuning into that. That's on NBC4. That's the Sunday night game. But I'm checking out of here now. I'll see you guys later. Peace. You guys be safe.